po ninyo dahil kayo handpick. Dito po sa number 6 ng affidavit ninyo, sabi ninyo, si Chief PNP Bato po ay tinurn over sa inyo si Mayor Espinosa. And then, dito rin po sa sa number 12, page 3 ng inyong affidavit, sabi ninyo, I personally reported to PNP Chief De La Rosa at his office in Camp Crame.
Yes,
Tama
Your
po ba?
Honors.
Okay. So, lahat po ba ng galaw ninyo, diretso po ninyong nire-report kay former Chief PNP Bato De La Rosa?
Yes, Your Honor. Hindi lang kay Chief PNP, Your Honor, pati sa Presidente. Direct ako mag-report.
Diretso kayong nagre-report kay Presidente at saka
Kay Chief PNP De La Rosa, Your
So
Honor.
yung Presidente pong pinag-uusapan po natin, si
President
President
Duterte, Your Honor.
Duterte.
Yes, Your Honor.
So pag nag-report ko po kayo kay President Bato, nagre-report din po kayo kay Presidente. Tama po ba?
Hindi, mas marami mag-report ako sa kay Presidente Rodrigo Duterte.
At diretso
Your
po kayo
Honors.
nagre-report. Normal po ba ang isang, at that time sabi ninyo, major kayo, normal po ba yon na yung isang major, diretsong nagre-report po sa kanila?
Again, hindi, Your Honors. Hindi
Okay.
normal.
So ibig sabihin po, kayo po ay kumukuha ng instruction directly from the President and Chief PNP Bato. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honors.
That's it, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Chua. The next to interpolate is Congressman Ando Waminal. You're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, our resource person today is a man I previously worked with. He was my first chief of police when I was the mayor of Usami City. So I moved, Mr. Chair, that I be allowed to address our resource person directly.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Colonel, magandang araw po.
Magandang araw.
Nabasa ko po ng maigi ang the same affidavit na binasa at kinumpirma ni Congressman Joel Chua. May tanong lang po with regards to your assignment in Usamis. Sinabi niyo po that it was PNP Chief Bato who tasked you to dismantle the local drug kingpin by all means necessary, and that supposedly meant to neutralize or eliminate the target. Dito din po sa affidavit ninyo, sinabi niyo po na si Mayor Aldong Paruhinog nag-report sa inyo na itong lahat ay politically motivated or he is being politically persecuted. May tunong lang po, aside from PNP Chief Bato, may ibang tao po ba na nag-order sa inyo na i-dismantle yung drug group in Usami City? Meron po bang local officials or other personalities involved? Or was it only Chief PNP Bato and the former president?
It was only Chief PNP Bato De La Rosa, Your Honor, who gave an order.
So wala pong iba. It was Chief PNP Bato.
Yes, Your Honors.
Sinabi niyo din po na tinawagan kayo ni Chief PNP Bato. The same question with Congressman Chua. Paano niyo po na-confirma na yun si Chief PNP Bato ang tumawag sa inyo?
Number one, Your Honors, siya ang tumawag, nag-introduce sa kanyang sarili na siya si Chief PNP Bato at nagsabi siya na sa katabi niya, nandito si Mayor Johnny De La Serna na nag-request. At saka right after na mag-usap kami, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, binigay niya yung cellphone niya kay Mayor Johnny De La Serna, in which si Johnny De La Serna, incumbent mayor ng Albuera, ay kaibigan ko.
So alam niyo na po yung boses ni Chief PNP Bato?
Yes, Your Honors.
Okay. Colonel, sinabi niyo din po sa paragraph 18, in police language, it included neutralization or elimination of the target. Pwede po ba nating i-expound? Ano po ibig sabihin ng neutralization or elimination? Pwede po natin klaruhin? Ano po ibig sabihin nun?
Yun, sinabi ko, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, pag neutralization, it is very common for the officers na isa lang din ang meaning. No? By all means, ikaw na ang bahala ang operatives or ang frontliners or ikaw ang nag-implement ng istasyon or search warrant or warrant of arrest.
So does that include, Colonel, na ang pagpatay sa target?
Kasali na, Your Honors.
So, kumbaga, parang sinasabi niyo po na yung order ni Chief PNP Bato to eliminate ay the same as saying patayin ang target?
Your Honors, Mr. Chair,
I understand
you
if
allow me
you,
to not to answer that question, Your Honors.
I understand if you will not answer it, Colonel. Sinabi niyo po sa inyong salaysay na na-establish nyo in 2 months na yung droga na yung illegal drug supply in Ozamis ay nanggagaling sa Paruhinog crime family. Paano niyo po ito na-establish, Colonel?
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, I've been assigned in Ozamis mid of December. I talked to the siblings, the mayor, the Paruhinog family. To this, after I assume as a chief of police in that city, telling them what really I want to do, I want to have from them na gusto ko, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, na isurindi nyo na lang lahat para makauwi na ako sa Leyte. But then, sabi nila, politika yon. Pinapabayaan ko for 2 months, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, na magtrabaho ang Paruhinog because before I assign in Ozamis, I've heard a lot na dalawa ang PNP, dalawa ang LTO. Ang PNP, that means ang isa, Philippine National Police, yung isa, Police ni Paruhinog. Yung LTO naman, Land Transportation Office, yung isa, Lawis Transportation Office. Pag PNP, lahat ng mga huli sa police natin, PNP, na Philippine National Police, i-turn over sa police ni Paruhinog. So doon ang transaksyon. Kung ikaw naman manawakawan ka ng mga sasakyan, doon ka magpunta sa police ni Paruhinog sa office ng tinawag nila na Lawis Transportation Office para magbigay ka ng tira. Nalaman ko na yung lahat for 2 months na sila lang ang nagtrabaho. Manghuli sila for citizen's arrest. Pinoprove ko, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, na totoo talaga yung sinabi nila na dalawang police PNP sa Ozamis, dalawa ang LTO. Nung last, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, na tinuturn over nila sa akin na mag-asawa, a couple, na nagsasalita na sa amin na, Sir, planted sa amin ni Mayor. Kasi kami nagbibinta, Sir, pero nung malaman namin na ikaw na ang nasign dito, nagpunta na kami sa Marawi. But we observed, Sir, na hindi ka man ang huli. So bumalik kami dito para magbinta. Pero Marawi ang source namin. Nagkataon, Sir, na wala na kaming item, yung Asia Boy, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Pinantiran kami ni Mayor para lang mahuli. So at the time, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, pinuntahan ko na si Mayor sa opisina, sinabihan ko na stop na lahat ang operasyon ninyo. Ako na ang magtrabaho, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
So, Colonel, in short, nag-imbestiga kayo ng maigi at you were convinced that the Paruhinog were really into the drug trade.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Colonel, in your the same affidavit, sinabi niyo po, in this period, Mayor Aldong reached out to me 3 or 4 times signifying his intention to surrender. Maitanong lang po, ano po ang kinatatakutan ni Mayor? Bakit gusto niyang mag-surrender?
Siguro number 1, Your Honors, na papasukin siya, hulihin siya, applyan siya ng search warrant, or siguro mamatay, kay marami naman ang news at the time, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, na maraming namatay kasi involved sa drugs. Una, masali ka sa list, sa watch list.
So, takot siyang patayin dahil nasa drug list siya, Colonel.
It may be, Your Honor, possible.
So, ibig sabihin, pag nasa listahan ka, there is that real threat that you might die.
Yes, Your Honors.
Thank you, Colonel. Nung nag-serve po kayo ng search warrant, sinabi niyo po na 15 people were killed on July 30, 2017 at 2 a.m. And pagkatapos po nito ay pinuntahan po kayo ng ating dating presidente, Rodrigo Duterte, and Chief PNP Bato para i-congratulate kayo. So, ibig po bang sabihin na kinongratulate kayo nila dahil na-neutralize nyo na ang mga paruhinog or yung drug syndicate sa Osamis?
Yes, Your Honors.
Ibig din po bang sabihin, Colonel, na kinongratulate kayo ni Chief PNP Bato dahil na-accomplish nyo yung order niya?
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, if you allow me not to answer that question, Your Honor.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Congressman Suarez.
yeah, point of order lang. I've been listening to, with the indulgence of Congressman Omenal, of course. I think some of the information that a resource person is ready or will divulge might implicate or incriminate him. And maybe it's best that when it comes to the sensitivity of these informations, may I move that it be conducted in executive session where confidence and confidentiality can be exercised among the members of this committee.
Okay, thank you, Congressman Suarez. Yes, we will, if the witness so requires, to divulge information, sensitive information under an executive session, yes, we will provide, grant him that. But siguro later na, no?
Yes, ma'am.
After we complete with the, if all the members present here will complete all their questions that will be propounded to you. And if there are information you wish to share with the committee on an executive session, we will deal with that later before we suspend this committee hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Please proceed,
Mr. Chair.
Congressman Waminan.
Given that, Mr. Chair, with the indulgence of our members on the Quadcom, I would just like to put forward that motion. So after after all the congressmen have given their opportunities to interpolate, I move that an executive session be conducted with a resource person, Colonel Jove Espinosa. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Suarez. We will
Mr.
defer
Chairman.
the action of the committee on the motion made by DSJJ Suarez. After the members who are listed here as interpellators will be end their interpellation. So we will defer the action of the committee on the motion. Congressman Aquino.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, can I move for a 3-minute suspension,
Okay.
Mr. Chairman?
1 minute suspension.
Anyway, okay na po yun. Just for my information. Colonel, ikaw yung, ito sasabihin ko nga sa kanila, hindi ka naging PNP chief, pero talagang sa ground ka. You conduct police operations, etc. And I think you have an admission under oath that you interpreted the word neutralization as, not naman siguro meaning to kill, but as including The possibility of killing? Sige, just explain to us ano yung ibig nyo sabihin.
Good afternoon to, Mr. Chair, sa lahat. Good afternoon. Sa akin naman, as an operatives, matagal sa non-commissioned officer, ang sa amin, Your Honor, ang pag-intindi, pag may neutralization, may report pagkatapos ng trabaho sa status. So, neutralize, then the remarks is nahuli or namatay. Not totally, sa interpretation namin, na nakalagay dyan neutralization, patayin. Magtrabaho lang to stop anything as long as illegal. So sa remarks, so nakalagay na doon ang specification. Nahuli, nandoon, final sa court ang complaint at saka namatay, Your Honor. Kami ang mag-implementor kasi sila yung mga officer kaharap ko ngayon. Sila ang taga-gawa ng circular. Pero the truth is, ako, number one, ang nag-implement. Paano i-implement ang neutralization? Hindi nakapokus sa neutralization, kundi nakapokus kung sino ang target na illegal na hulihin ba or mamatay kasi yun na, may firefighting na ang nangyari. But not totally na nakalagay sa isip namin as non-commissioned officer na nasa field, nasa ground na yun patayin kasi neutralization, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Kasi kami ang magharap sa korte kung sakali sundin. Maski hindi nalaban, patayin lang kasi neutralization, no. Kaya sinabi ko sa Quadcom Committee, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, na pwede, sa lahat pwede, possibility, as long as real trabaho, kung ano talaga yon ang harapin mo, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Sige, Senator Bato, De La
matanong ko
Rosa,
na
we will
si-
clarify
Yeah.
the situation.
Meron kang sinabi, Colonel Spiro, na pwede. Pwede. Ano mo ibig mo sabihin doon sa pwede? Na pwedeng mamatay?
Lahat may possibility, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, kasi sa situation na nandyan, mangdaming experience ko for my 28 years.
Yeah, pwede
No.
mamatay kung ano?
Kung lumaban,
Oh, yun mo.
example-
Laruin mo. Laruin mo kasi you are living space of doubt eh. Na pwede pala, pwede.
pwede sa lahat.
Pwede kung,
Yes, kung lumaban na.
lumaban.
Yun ang sinabi
naman
ko,
pala eh.
Mr. Chair.
Sige, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Salamat.
Mr. Chair.
Colonel, ganito, okay. Kunyari, hindi neutralization yung word na ginamit. Arrest, o ano. Pag lumaban,
Ganun pa rin.
ganun pa rin, ending. tama?
Mr. Chair, ganun pa rin.
So, okay, Senator Risa, you want to...
Salamat kay Mr. Chair. Related dun sa isang puntong binanggit ni Police Lieutenant Colonel Espenido, balik lang kay Attorney Jokno, may pattern naman po bang